So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing really good. So I'm super excited because Diwali is coming and I thought why not share with you guys some healthy recipes that you can make in during this festive season. And also I thought that why not I share with you how you can make your regular cookies or the famous cookies or Diwali sweets into something which is healthier and it doesn't have too much of maida, it doesn't have too much of sugar. So today's recipe I'm going to teach you how to make your traditional Karachi biscuits, but that also with whole wheat. So we're not using any maida into it, and the sugar also I'm been giving you a substitute that if you don't want to use your regular refined sugar, you guys can use coconut sugar or any sugar of your choice. So but before that, like, share and subscribe to my channel, don't forget to do that. And also I have a sale for all my classes going on, so I'm going to post the link. So if you want to purchase my workshops, I'm offering a flat 30%, so you guys can even purchase my workshops. So all the link is going to be in the description. So let's get baking and let me show you how you can make the simplest and easy Karachi biscuits but whole wheat. So let's get going. So first you take a bowl and then you add some chopped butter. Make sure that the butter is not very soft and you keep it in the fridge for some time and then use it for this recipe. If you don't want to use butter, you can use margarine, vegan butter, that is fine. Then I've added powdered sugar, but if you don't want to add powdered sugar, you can take any sugar of your choice. But yes, make sure that you grind it really well and then use it. So it has to be in powdered form. So now I'm going to whisk it really well till it becomes light and fluffy, and try to not waste the butter too much, and I've even removed from the beater. Now once that is done, I have added vanilla essence, cardamom powder. You can add vanilla essence, vanilla powder, cardamom powder, nutmeg powder of your choice. Then I added my whole wheat flour and I've added milk. So milk quantity I have given, but you can add or reduce the milk according to your flour. So once that is done, you make a dough out of it. Now if your dough is very soft, but I still recommend that you cling wrap it and keep it in the fridge for 10 to 15 minutes. So the dough should not be very soft, and by keeping it in the fridge, it will just help that your cookie will not flatten too much. So this is very important because the butter will start melting as we are making the dough and we are using it. So now I kept it in the fridge for some time. I kept around 10 to 15 minutes. So now I have taken a parchment paper, I've divided it into half, and now I'm going to roll the dough. So I've added some flour on it and I've kept the dough in the center. So I like using this method because then my dough doesn't stick on the table. So once that is done, so make sure that when you roll, it is zero point 0.5 at least inch thick. So you can do like a half a inch thick, so that will give a nice shape and height to your cookies. So now I'm rolling it in a rectangular form, and you can, if you're taking more of this recipe, you can make it you can avoid the rectangular form. The reason why I did it, I thought it's much easier to cut for the cookies and there's less wastage. So this recipe makes around 8 to 10 cookies. So if you want more, you can double the recipe. So you can see how I'm trying to just make it into a rectangular shape. Then on top I'm going to add the Tutti Frutti. So you can add the Tutti Frutti and then I'm going to press it with the parchment paper. You can press it with your hands also, that is fine, but I prefer this method. And once that is done, if in even at this process you find that your dough is too soft, keep it in the fridge. Just make sure you keep putting it in the fridge, it should not be very soft. So now you can see I made a rectangular shape, and now I'm going to divide the dough equally. So you can use a cutter also if you feel like. If you don't want a square shape, you can use the cutter to cut your cookies, and but make sure the cookies are thick, because that will help in baking, and the biscuits are usually thicker in size. So I kept it in the fridge for like 10 to 15 minutes again, and then after that I've taken a baking tray, added parchment paper. If you don't want to add parchment paper, you can just make sure that you grease it with butter, and then after that I'm going to add it to my tray. I baked it at 180 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes. Basically it should have become a little goldenish brown, and now you can see how beautiful these cookies turned out, and they taste amazing. So you do try this recipe. Don't forget to follow us and let me know which next recipe for Diwali you want me to try in the comment section.